So this message from Larry just like lit me up because there was so much truth. And I'm talking about kind of lit me up into my own old humiliations, my old needs for vulnerabilities. And so he spoke directly to this idea that basically everything that we're seeing in the world, all the things that are the calamities, are simply a process of the identity layer of the culture. And what's interesting is people actually start to understand this, but then they start to research philosophies and psychologies and spiritualities and all of these concepts. But it's still a hiding mechanism for the identity. It's still retreating back into survival mode. Yeah, we feel big and like we're growing because we're fascinated with these concepts, which just lead us into a ruminating mind that plays in hypotheticals. And once we recognize this, what Larry was really persisting on was this idea that it's not that hard. It's that we are just not facing the things that we need to face in life, that we are finding all of these ways. And we think we're growing by learning all these new modalities and all these shiny coins, but we're still playing the identity game. But simply turning around into life, turning back into life and not relying on these concepts, the into the moment where we're not going back into the ruminating mind when we're making choices in the present moment. And this, Larry says, is the actual truth. When we're in the identity layer of reality, it is a personal truth. And then we play the hypotheticals in our minds to make us feel. And that's the thing that we want validation on. That's the really important thing that Larry says, is that the identity needs validation. So that leads to debate. So we can see how our culture needs debate. But if we want to move into the structure of love, it's collaboration and witnessing each other. Wow.